Wanna talk all this shit in my comments, but in person you don't want it. Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
Hi you guys, so I'm sitting in the car at Arby's. I've been up here probably like an hour and a half, an hour now at Arby's parking lot. I went to get me some. I went in over there to get me something to eat probably like 20 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago. You guys, when I say I'm so stressed out, like right now, I'm like thinking about leaving town and don't come back till Monday. That's why I'm seriously like still here. I'm thinking, should I just go ahead and get on the highway, the interstate, which is right here, or the main road I always take right there, and just go out of town, or just, you know, be by myself for a whole weekend. Because I didn't tell nobody I was leaving. Nobody knew where I was going. I just got dressed and I left. I've been crying all morning. And it's not nothing, it's not like about my marriage. And I want people to think that, oh, like, well, you know what? I don't give a fuck what you think, to be honest. But it ain't like I'm crying over my marriage or shit. It's like so much shit y'all don't see and y'all don't know what go on. Not with me and Roman and like that, but just me in general. And then me and the other personal stuff I have going on that I like never ever talk to y'all about. But it came up again. And that's the reason last time I left when I was depressed and I was talking to y'all, I was crying because of that situation. And then the shit came up again today. And I'm just like, whatever. And then on top of that, I got this Rome shit going on. And like I said, I that's not one doubt in my mind that I think that Rome was cheating. But the point of the matter that he's not telling me where he was bothers me. And then when you don't do that, then your mind kind of go to like, well, maybe he is cheating. But I don't see him doing that, if you get what I'm saying. I don't see him doing that. I just don't. But if he do, I know how to leave because like I told him, you're not my only option. You're by far my only option. So like, fuck up if you want to. I mean, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do or what I want to do. I was gonna go get my toes done, but I honestly don't want to get my toes done. I don't know what I want to do. I'm thinking about just going, after I leave here, just go to the graveyard with my uncle at. Like, I totally missed him so much. And I'm thinking about, just parking there right by him and just sit there and just talk and just lay there. Maybe take me a nap or something. Because I didn't go to bed till like 3 o'clock. Look, I got off live chat with y'all, well, not y'all, but some my Facebook group that's really is like of all my YouTube, well, not all my YouTubers, but my YouTubers. So I think I was live chat with them was like after 2 o'clock. And then one of my old friends hit me up. And it's a guy. And I haven't seen him in a while. I mean like since like years. And then he said, I asked him, I said, do you remember me? And he said, do I know his name? And I was like, yeah, your name is like right there. And then he was like, no, that's my middle name. But he like, but I still remember you, and how can I forget, and all this stuff like this. I'm like, And I was like, my head, I'm like thinking like how he found me because he had sent me a friend request and I ignored it. I didn't click confirm or deny. And then he inboxed me, and then he was like, how can I help you, whatever. So I started looking at it, whatever. Then I started going through his pictures and say, oh, okay, okay. And then so we like text each other up to like 3 something or whatever. And like it wasn't nothing managed, it was nothing fresh, it was nothing that was disrespectful. Just catching up and like, what am I doing with my life? How have I been? What have I been doing and stuff? Same thing with him. Talk about my kids and my marriage. And same thing with him. It was like a great conversation, and like, you know, and so yeah. And then after that, it was like, well, don't get yourself in trouble. Go ahead and get in the bed with your husband and go to sleep. I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm like, well, he's like right here laying by me. He's actually asleep, but you know, I'm a good girl. He talking about, he sent me one of them silly emoji faces. I'm like, for real, I am. And talking about that's not the Avis I remember. Like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, because the Avis I remember was a good girl. And he was like, no, you wasn't. I'm like, yes, I am. He said, like, he really thought, like, I said, you crazy. He thought I always been outspoken and loud and crazy. And he said, that's how I remember you, freaky Avis. And I was like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, he like, don't be. And he was like, he ever seen me in so many years, he thought probably I would have been like in prison or dead. I said, why the hell would you think that? And he was like, because I just like having, because you was like crazy. You probably look somebody up or something, you know, like hurt somebody. And you've been in prison or whatever. I'm like, no way. Not me. But he thank God I'm still here, and I'm in good health now, you know, still looks good and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, same thing to you. He done grew all up and got all shapely and stuff, and he got his little grill going on, but when he takes it out, he still looks like the perfect gentleman. But when he put his grill in and put his little swag on, his little clothes and fits stuff, yes. But yeah, I wasn't like trying to look at him like that, but you can't help but see that, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's supposed to be hitting me up today. I'm not gonna hit him up, but actually I wrote a status on Facebook, so he already wrote on it. I was like, how can you feel alone in a room full of I said, in a room full of people, how can you feel so alone or whatever like that? And he was like, you're never alone. And with some little hands and stuff like that, and people commented. But that's true. Like, how can you feel so alone and you got all these people around you? And one of our subscribers was like, because no one understands you. And that's exactly what it is. No one understands me. No one knows what I feel and what I go through. So I don't know. But you guys, I'm gonna clear some space on this phone, and I'll be back in a minute. You guys, this is my uncle, Crave. It's like the best thing I have ever had in my life. He was like a father figure. My dad's still alive and he's around and kicking, but he's nowhere near a good father figure. But my uncle here was. It don't even seem like it been this long because it's still fresh, and I get so emotional when I think about it. But Uncle Shine, I'm here. I'm gonna come by and clean his grave off and bring him some new flowers. I made that one over there. It's been a while. I had to make him some more. It still hurts. I don't think it'll ever stop hurting. So now I'm on my way back I guess I'm going back to the house. Y'all, things been going on with me, and like I be see like I be seeing stuff at the corner of my eyes, like people there. And then when I look, I don't see anything. But then again, when I don't look, it's like I can see it again in the corner of my eye. Or I dream stuff, and then not everything I dream, of course, but certain things I dream, they be true. Like I dreamed of a number or whatever, about, we were dealing with YouTube or something like that. And then I woke up and I checked my YouTube thing the next morning. It was the exact number. It wasn't no subscribers. It was a money amount. And then I woke up that next morning after I dreamt about it. I dreamt it that night. Woke up that morning, looked at my YouTube, and it was that same exact amount I dreamt of in my dream. And then another thing was I dreamt that my mama was calling. Soon I got up. And looked at my phone. It was not ringing. Then it rang. She called. I mean, it's different stuff like that. It used to happen to me a lot years ago. Like I dreamt I got fired. I got called into work, and then when I got there, they called me in the office just to fire me after I had worked a triple that damn week. It was back to back. You know, I barely got sleep, and I worked all them hours just for me to get called in one another day, and told me I was fired. I dreamt that, and I told my grandma that, and then like she come back. She was like, "Why?" I said, "I got fired." Remember I just told you that? I dreamt that. I mean, so it's like so many different things that's been going on. Maybe God's trying to get my attention. I don't know. Well, I've always been a dreamer all my whole life. I have seen different type of spirits and entities before, especially when I was younger, as a younger kid and a teenager. I have seen them so many times. I have heard them. I have seen them stand over me. I was so terrified to like all the hairs on my neck and body just stood up. Like I was like so terrified. My heart was racing. So I just closed my eyes and pretend like I didn't see it. And went back to sleep. Prayed about it and go back to sleep. My grandma used to tell me she used to see them walking in my room. She thought it was me. I said, no, that was not me. And then one time she see something walking in my room. She was like, Avis, what you doing? And my granddad said, Becky, Becky, he said, Becky, and that ain't Avis. Avis next door to Sharon house, which is my mama. And he said, well, something just walked in her room. And then she started praying because she knew there was nobody else in the house. So, I don't know. Something's going on and can't explain it. I'm not trying to explain it, but I guess we just gotta let God have his way. Put it by my house. See what everybody is doing. Well, it's 2 o'clock now. My tummy hurt. That thing from Arby's got my tummy hurt. Arby's got a new dessert called the apple crisp thing. It's like it's a cake with apples in there all throughout the cake, and it has some type of oats and stuff on top. and stuff that is soaked into the top part of the cake. It's good though. They come with Cool Whip, but I told them no Cool Whip on mine this time. Y'all, I guess I'm not going now because nobody ain't come to the door yet. And I bet your Rome sorry ass still in the bed.